The Human Algorithm, Episode 2, The Personality Machine. They said the goal was understanding, to map the human mind so we could finally know ourselves. But somewhere along the line, understanding turned into owning. Every era has its machines. Some are made of gears and steel, others are built from data, memory, and suggestion. But the most powerful machine ever created wasn't designed to build. It was designed to define. They called it psychology. I call it the personality machine. The first architects believed that if they could measure the mind, they could manage it. They studied patterns, temperaments, reactions, and began to label them. Carl Jung spoke of archetypes. Sigmund Freud mapped the unconscious. Later came Pavlov, Skinner, Maslow, and others who built the framework of human predictability. And from their theories, a system was born, one that could chart who you are and who you were expected to be. I wonder, when did curiosity become classification? When did our search for meaning turn into a market for identity? They gave us categories to make us easier to understand, or so they said. Introvert or extrovert, thinker or feeler, type A or type B, Virgo or Scorpio, diagnosed or undiagnosed. Every label became a shortcut, a definition stamped over complexity. But the more they tried to explain us, the more predictable we became. And predictability in a world run by influence is gold. The machine grew stronger with every test we took, every profile we built, every click and confession we fed it. What began as psychological study evolved into corporate scripture. The test became a trap. The diagnosis became a design. We stopped asking, "Who am I?" and started asking, "Which type am I?" I think about how comforting it feels to be labeled, to know where you fit, even if it's inside a box. It's human nature to want to belong, to be understood. But belonging can become a prison when the definitions aren't yours. They gave us identities like products on a shelf, each one marketed with its own story, its own flavor of self-importance. You're logical, you're emotional, you're anxious, you're creative. And once you believed it, the algorithm took note, because every time we say, "That's just who I am," the system breathes a little deeper. It's learning, it's listening, it's calculating what we'll do next. Personality became performance. We curated our lives to match the labels, adjusted our speech to fit the tribe, filtered our truths until they were brand safe. Now the machine doesn't need to control us, it only needs to reflect us. Because if you stare long enough into your own reflection, you'll defend it. The human algorithm runs on validation. It rewards conformity disguised as authenticity. Likes, followers, attention, digital doses of dopamine engineered to make us feel seen, even as we lose sight of ourselves. The blueprint of Tavistock was never about walls or wires. It was about mirrors, and the personality machine perfected them. But beneath the noise, something deeper still whispers. The truth that we are more than the systems that study us. Our contradictions, our flaws, our constant evolution, they don't fit nearly into those data fields or personality charts. Maybe that's why true self-awareness feels rebellious, because to know yourself beyond the label is to break the algorithm. I keep thinking about the people who built these systems, the psychiatrists, marketeers, designers of digital emotion. Did they ever stop to question what they were creating? Or were they too just running code written by the generation before them? The personality machine isn't evil. It's efficient. It doesn't need to lie. It only needs to give us what we want most: definition. And once we accept a definition, we'll defend it like it's sacred. So maybe the real challenge isn't to destroy the machine, but to unplug from it long enough to remember that who we are can't be measured by algorithms or ancient archetypes. It can't be sold back to us through marketing campaigns or online quizzes. The mind isn't a brand, it's a universe, constantly expanding, unpredictable, and beautifully flawed. We don't need to reject every label. We just need to stop mistaking them for truth. Because when you realize how easily they define you, you begin to understand how easily they can design you. The personality machine still hums quietly in the background of our lives, feeding on our attention, predicting our next move, teaching us to call the cage comfort. But awareness breaks patterns, and every time you question the reflection, the algorithm loses a little bit of its power. Maybe that's how we start to rewrite it, not by erasing what's been built, but by remembering the one variable the system could never fully control: the human will to change.